Stand by, we're in the open. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 20th Annual Marion County Spelling Bee. I'm Kevin Christian, the Director of Public Relations and Multimedia Productions for Marion County Public Schools. It is my honor to be your host this evening. We are certainly beyond excited to have you here this evening to celebrate our spellers as we compete to crown a Marion County Spelling Bee champion. Each year, students from every school have the opportunity to participate in the Spelling Bee, one of the nation's oldest and most iconic competitions. They progress from classrooms to cafeterias, from auditoriums to civic centers, delighting friends, family, sponsors, and fans, just as millions of other students have done in ages before them. I'd like to now introduce Sonia Palmer, co-president of the GFWC Women's Club of Ocala, the sponsor of tonight's event, and we're going to ask her to come share some opening words with you. Ms. Palmer.
Hello, everyone. I was the president before, but I'm just a member now, and I'm here for Kathy Fountain, who is the president, but she wasn't feeling so good this evening, so I'm giving you a few remarks on behalf of Kathy. She said this special event has its roots established in 2002 when my Women's Club of Ocala and the Marion County School Board partnered together to start this now time-honored tradition. We have seen many students participate in this District B, move on to the regional competition in Orlando, and some even onto the final event, the Script Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C. area. We are proud of each one of you. We couldn't do this without the support of many community members, including Mark Ingram, program specialist Kevin Christian, word caller, all our judges, teachers, parents, and the Little Women Juniorettes who have provided the refreshments this evening. Welcome, students. Due to our preparation for this evening's spelling bee, we know you have done more than memorize tough words. You have learned and understand the history and meaning of many of the words. That ability to analyze words will keep you in good stead as you continue in your life journey of learning through reading. We recognize that this year, each of the participants have had to deal with the challenges of education due to the pandemic. We applaud you for being here tonight and encourage you to enjoy these moments. So take a deep breath, relax, take your time, ask appropriate questions, and have fun. Good luck to you all. I have a presentation to two students who were participants in the online bee who were winners, so I'd like to present a little token from the Women's Club to Joshua Birch. He's not here. Who is Joshua? Come. And Leah, ready?
Thank you, Ms. Palmer. And now I have the proud moment, if you will, to introduce to you the first appointed superintendent in our school district's 152-year history. She also happens to be my boss, Dr. Diane Gullett. She's going to come and share some words of encouragement with you this evening.
Good evening. Good evening, students. Good evening, families and parents, and thank you. I want to start with a thank you to the Ocala Women's Club. Without your support in providing an opportunity and a venue for our students to learn these great skills, we wouldn't be able to do this. And I understand it's been 20 years, so thank you for that. And so parents, I want to thank you as well, and family members that are here tonight. Just by your presence and your support every day, our students have opportunities to grow and to learn. Is it hard to hear me? Okay. It's hard to provide opportunities without your support. So thank you for your presence and your support each and every day in your child's education. Students, I know we talked a little bit earlier, and I'm so proud of all of you. You all had a different approach in preparing for tonight. And I shared with you that I think that's very appropriate in life, right? Do what's best for you, learn to be prepared, and to relax, take a deep breath. But you should be very proud of yourselves, regardless of how this ends tonight. You have made great accomplishments to get here, and you're outstanding representatives of your school and your peers. I personally competed in a spelling bee competition when I was in 5th grade and was a winner. Unfortunately, I didn't have this great opportunity in middle school to do this at this level. And I remember the nerves that were associated with that. I remember the preparation, but it still sticks with me today. And these things that you're doing right now prepare you for your future roles in life, in college, in career, and whatever path you decide to take. You will take away from this very moment those experiences and be better prepared as an adult. So again, congratulations and enjoy the evening. Good luck.
Coming now to share our invocation and to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance this evening are Zoey Seaman, Amelia Staffa, and Cailey Champ. They are all from the Little Women Juniorettes of Ocala.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Please bow your heads in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the many blessings you have given all who are gathered here. We ask you to give the contestants peace as they share their knowledge of spelling. We ask that you bless our community with health and prosperity. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Now for the person charged with making the tough decisions here tonight, these lovely ladies to my left, the judges. Here to introduce them and share tonight's rules is the co-chair of this year's spelling bee. Now, my notes say Tula Bondang, and she's right here behind me. So you're up.
Good evening. It is my honor to introduce the chairs. Some of them are retired teachers. One of them is still teaching, but she'll get there with us soon. It is my honor to introduce Carol Cameron, who will be the head judge. And then the following ladies are the judges. And just Tammy Weisskopf, who's on the other side of the stage, sitting down there. Sandra Emmel, Diana Maya Henry, and Sonia Palmer. And we wish all of you success tonight, and we know that you're excited too.
Okay, I know you don't like to hear this. You hear this at school. I have to read the rules, and I know you probably don't like to be read to any more than I do, but we have to go over these. So I'm excited that you guys are here. This is about my 10th year doing this, I believe, at least 10 as the one of the judges, and it's always exciting for me to come and listen to older children because I teach kindergarten, as some of you heard last year. So I'm teaching the beginning of spelling and phonics, and then we've got you guys that are already spelling some really difficult words. So it's exciting to see where my kids go to in later years. So I'm going to read the rules to you. The spelling bee is conducted in rounds. Each speller remaining in the spelling bee at the start of a round spells one word in each round. Disqualified students will remain on stage till the end of the round. The pronouncer's role is to pronounce the words using the pronunciations provided in the National Spelling Bee District Pronouncer's Guide. The pronunciations provided are the most common and acceptable ones. Homonyms. If a word has one or more homonyms, the pronouncer indicates which word is to be spelled by defining the word. Speller's requests. Using information provided in the District Pronouncer's Guide only, the pronouncer responds to the speller's request for a definition, sentence, part of speech, language of origin, or alternate pronunciation. And I am sure that whoever has worked with you all to get ready for this has told you, and I say it every year, please, please, please ask for those things. Request a definition, a part of speech, a language of origin. I know that all of those things help you. They also give you some extra time to think before you spell the word. So please make sure that you ask. No alternate definitions or root word questions will be entertained. After the spelling of each word, the pronouncer will indicate either yes, that is correct, or no, that is not correct. The pronouncer will announce the end of each round, and the spellers disqualified during the round leave the stage and take a seat in the audience. If the judges determine that a word has been pronounced incorrectly, they will inform the pronouncer and go to the next word on the list. Speller's role. The speller makes an effort to face the judges and pronounce the word for the judges before and after spelling it. The speller, while facing the judges, makes an effort to utter each letter distinctly and with sufficient volume to be understood by the judges. The volume is very important so that we can hear what you are saying. It is the speller's responsibility to understand which word he or she is asked to spell. A speller's misunderstanding cannot be appealed. Spellers will not be disqualified for failing to pronounce a word before and after spelling it, for asking a question, or for noting or failing to note the capitalization of a word. After beginning to spell a word, the speller may not change the order of the letters if he or she restarts the spelling. No speller will be asked to correct another speller's misspelling. All spellers remain on stage till the end of the round is announced, and those disqualified will leave the stage. Disqualification occurs if a speller refuses a request to start spelling, does not approach the microphone when it is time, does not comply with eligibility, which you all have, who engages in unsportsmanlike conduct, who in the process of retracing a spelling alters the letters or sequence from those first uttered, or who in the process of spelling utters unintelligible or nonsense sounds. At the end of the B, if all the spellers in a round misspell, all remain in the competition and a new round begins. If only one speller spells correctly, a new one-word round begins, and the speller is given an opportunity to spell the next word on the list. If the speller correctly spells the anticipated championship word, the speller is declared the champion. If a speller misspells the anticipated championship word in a one-word round, a new round begins with all the spellers who spelled correctly and incorrectly in the previous round. Spellers will spell in their original order. Appeals. The speller's parent, legal guardian, or school designate may appeal to the judges for the speller's reinstatement, provided the appeal complies with the appeal protocol. Appeals protocol. If the speller's parent, legal guardian, or school designate believes the speller did spell the word correctly and the judges ruled it incorrect, complete the card immediately. Can everybody hold up their cards? Who has a card? Okay, there's one. I only see one. Okay, good thing that I asked then. We'll get those for you. Please do not approach the judges. At the end of the round, hold up that card, and someone will come to you, get the card, and give it to the judges. So there will be no explanation or discussion. We're just going to read the card, and then we will make a decision. Spellers are not to approach the judges during the appeal. Judges will confer and determine if the student is to be reinstated. And please remember, there are no electronics allowed. Please take this time to turn off your cell phones, iPads, laptops, or any other electronics that you have with you. I'm excited that you all are here. Welcome, we're glad you're here, okay? You guys have done a terrific job already to get to be here tonight. So just relax, have fun, and do your best. Thank you.
Young men and ladies, are you ready? It's time for the stars of our show, our spellers here this evening. 10 schools, 10,354 eligible students, narrowed down by vocabulary rounds, class spelling bees, and school spelling bees. They're finally here to compete for the title of 2021 Marion County Spelling Bee Champion. Spellers, here are a couple more directions. When I call your number, please rise, walk to the microphone, adjust the microphone if you need, and say your name and the name of your school loud and clear. Okay? So if you want to wipe the microphone from the person that went before you, there's a package of wipes there too, so you can help yourself to that. So I think we're going to go through a practice round of this. So speller number 1, if you'll come to the microphone, share your name and your school with us, please.
I'm Cynthia Mellor, and I'm from Belleview Middle School.
And I'm going to ask each of you to either pull your mask down or to remove it entirely. The choice is yours, but that's so we can hear you clearly. So one more time.
I'm Cynthia Mellor from Belleview Middle School.
Great, thank you. Speller number 2.
I'm Blake Marra from Dunnellon Middle School.
Just remember to speak out loudly so we can hear you. Okay? Speller number 3.
Maria Melvin from Fort King Middle School.
Right. And I think that's speller number 5.
My name is Amiya'Le, and I'm from Horizon Academy.
Okay, thank you. Speller number 7.
Joshua Birch, Lake Weir Middle School.
Okay. Speller number 8.
Olivia Gianfrancesco from Liberty Middle School.
Remember to enunciate clearly so we can hear you. One more time, sweetheart. One more time.
Olivia Gianfrancesco from Liberty Middle School.
Judges, could you hear that and understand that? Yes? Okay, great, thank you. Speller number 9.
Frye from North Marion Middle School.
Okay. Here, let me do it. We'll pull it up a little bit. We have one that may have to come down for. Try that one more.
Frye from North Marion Middle School.
Wonderful. And speller number 10.
Leah McGinley from Osceola Middle School.
Leah, thank you. Audience members, I was supposed to tell you then that that was your only opportunity to take a photo. So do you want to take a photo? Yeah. If you say yes, we'll do that round again. Okay, speller number 1. Good practice anyway.
I'm Cynthia Mellor from Bellevue Middle School.
Great. Speller number 2.
Blake Marra from Dunnellon Middle School.
Again, if you'll enunciate clearly and don't be afraid of the microphone, it's not going to hurt you. We just have to be able to hear you all the way over here, okay? Speller number 3.
Maria Melvin from Fort King Middle School.
Thank you, Maria. Speller 5. And this is, do this, that way you don't have to touch it, okay?
My name is Amiya'Le and from Horizon Academy Middle School.
Speller 7.
Joshua Birch, Lake Weir Middle School.
Speller 8. Oh, okay. You can, it may be, if you need to adjust the microphone, it might be just easier to do that. But you can do what you've done now. Is fine.
Olivia Gianfrancesco from Liberty Middle School.
Speller number 9.
Cole Frye from North Marion Middle School.
And speller number 10.
Leah McGinley from Osceola Middle School.
All right. Students, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Parents, are you ready? Okay. Speller number 1, if you'll come to the microphone, please. Judges, do you wish for them to give you their name and school each time they come forward? No. Okay, great. All right, speller number 1, your word is offspring.
Offspring. OFFSPRING. Offspring.
That is correct. Speller number 2. Your word is retreat.
Retreat. RETREAT. Retreat.
That is correct. Speller 3. Your word is parchment.
Parchment. PARCHMENT. Parchment.
Correct. Speller 5. Your word is fester.
Fester. FESTER. Fester.
That is correct. Speller 7. Your word is purpose.
Purpose. PURPOSE. Purpose.
Correct. Speller 8. Your word is depths.
Depths. DEPTHS. Depths.
Correct. Speller 9. Speller 9, listen carefully, okay? Because this word could be confused with a similar word. Your word is discord.
Discord. DISCORD. Discord.
Correct. And speller 10. To complete our first round, your word is fountain.
Fountain. FOUNTAIN. Fountain.
Correct. So we now move to round 2. All right. Speller number 1. Your word is schedule.
Schedule. Schedule. SCHEDULE. Schedule.
Judges. I'm sorry, you started it with C the first time. Speller 2, you'll approach the microphone. This word has a homonym. Your word is insurance.
Insurance. INSURANCE. Insurance.
You are correct. Speller number 3. Your word is Baltic.
Baltic. BALTIC. Baltic.
Correct. Speller 5. Good job. Speller 5, your word has a near homonym, so listen closely. Your word is president.
President. PRESIDENT. President.
Correct. Nice job. Speller number 7. Young man, remember this word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. Roiling.
Repeat the word.
Roiling.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The tide, roiling the sand, lashed against the beach with unrestrained fervor.
Can you give me a definition?
May I repeat the definition? Certainly. Stirring up, disturbing.
Repeat the word one more time.
I'm sorry?
Repeat the word one more time.
Roiling.
ROWLIN.
That is not correct. I'm sorry. All right, speller 8. Your word is also a homonym, so listen carefully. Blight. In this case, it is a noun that means something that frustrates one's plans or withers one's hopes.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Certainly. Bethany's curfew was a blight on her plan to camp out all night with her friends to watch the meteor shower.
Blight. BLIGHT. Blight.
You are correct. Speller number 9. Your word also has a near homonym, so listen carefully. Your word is devout. It is an adjective meaning devoted to religion or to religious feelings, duties, or exercises, pious, reverent, or religious.
Devout. DEVOUT. Devout.
Correct. And speller number 10. Your word also is a near homonym. Your word is Oregon.
Could you please state the definition?
Certainly. It is a state in the northwestern part of the U.S. bordering the Pacific.
Oregon. OREGON. Oregon.
You are correct. That completes round 2. And all right, I will ask those who were not correct in their spelling to exit that side of the stage at this point. All right. Yeah. Okay, sure. Just going to confer with the judges. continue? Judges, are we ready to proceed to round 3? Yes? Okay. I believe that means speller number 2. You are the first contestant for this round. Your word is mechanics.
Mechanics. M-E-C-H-A-N-I-C-S. Mechanics.
You are correct. Speller number 3. Your word is bipolar.
Bipolar. B-I-P-O-L-A-R. Bipolar.
You are correct. Speller 5. Who maintains her wipe? Take your mask now. Your word is grimaces.
Can you do a definition?
Yes, the definition is distorts one's face, makes a deliberate or involuntary distortion of the countenance expressive of some feeling.
Can you repeat the word?
Grimaces.
Grimaces. G-R-I-M-S-E-S. Grimaces.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. Speller number 8. Your word is Odin.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Yes. In many texts and stories, Odin is depicted as having one eye and a long beard and is wearing a hat and a cloak.
Odin. O-D-I-N. Odin.
You are correct. All right, speller number 9. Your word is inevitable.
Inevitable. I-N-E-V. I-T-A-B-L-E. Inevitable.
You are correct. Speller 10. Your word is battalion.
Battalion. B-A-T-T-A-L-I-O-N. Battalion.
That is correct. You can tell the words are getting progressively more difficult. All right, that is the end of round number 3. So we move on to round number 4. Judges, are you ready? Yes. Speller number 5, you misspelled your word, so you'll need to turn your number in to the young lady on the side of the stage there. Thank you. All right, round 4, our first speller is speller number 2. Your word is dosages. You'll take your mask down.
Can I get that in a sentence?
I'm sorry?
Can I get it in a sentence?
Yes, you may. Yes. It won't bite you, I promise. The pharmacist checked and double-checked the dosages that would be printed on the labels.
Dosages. D-O-S-A-G-E-S. Dosages.
You are correct. Speller number 3. Listen carefully because this word could be confused with a similar word. Your word is inheritance.
Can you
It
use
is
it
a
in
noun.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
sorry.
It is a noun, and it means the acquisition of real or personal property as heir to another.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Certainly. Hattie's inheritance from her uncle included an antique desk and a collection of old photographs.
Inheritance. I-N-H-E-R-I-T-A-N-C-E. Inheritance.
You are correct. Moving along to speller number 8. Your word is barricade.
Barricade. B-A-R-R-I-C-A-D-E. Barricade.
You are correct. Speller number 9. Your word is prepond.
Use it in a sentence.
Leonard will prepond a price increase to offset rising production costs.
Prepond. P-R-O-P-O-N-D. Prepond.
Judges? No? Okay. I'm sorry, that... Speller number 9, that is incorrect. Okay. All right, speller number 10. Your word is impenetrable.
Could you please state the definition?
The definition is incapable of being pierced, not admitting the passage of other bodies, Not to be entered, impervious.
Impenetrable. Impenetrable. Impenetrable.
Close, but that was not correct.
Oh,
You had one letter wrong. Thank you, though. All right, that completes round 4. So I will ask those of you who misspelled to exit our stage. So we begin round 5 with 3 spellers remaining. And I will await the judge's direction to proceed. Okay. Are we ready to proceed, judges? All right. Round number 5, our first speller, speller number 2. Your word is disconsolate.
Can I have that in a sentence?
Say that again.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yes, I certainly can. After seeing the D on her math test, Gina was disconsolate for at least an hour and a half.
What is the definition?
I'm sorry, the definition? Okay. The definition is deeply dejected and dispirited, hopelessly sad, being beyond consolation.
Repeat the word.
Disconsolate.
Disconsolate. D I S C O N C E L E N T, disconsolate.
I'm sorry, that is not right. All right, proceeding on, speller number 3. Your word is Jesuit.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Certainly. Francis is the first pope to be from the American. I'm sorry, let me start that over. Francis is the first pope to be from the Americas and the first pope to be a Jesuit.
Jesuit. J-E-S-S-U-A-T. Jesuit.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. Speller number 8. Your word is plumage.
Can I please have the definition?
The definition is the entire clothing of feathers of a bird.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Certainly. Okay, we're going to move on to the next word. So forget that word.
Okay.
Your new word is immoderate.
Immoderate. I-M-M-O-D-E-R-A-T-E. Immoderate.
That is correct. Okay. So we will. Okay. Okay. She gets the next word. Okay. Speller number 8, I will ask you to return to the microphone. This is for the championship. Okay? This word has a homonym so please listen carefully. The word is Korean. It is a noun meaning the dead and putrefying flesh of an animal.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Certainly. Vultures were picking over skunk and opossum Korean at the roadside.
Can you please repeat the word?
Korean.
Korean. C-O-U-R-E-A-N. Korean.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. So that means we go back to 3 contestants. Is that correct, judges? All right, so spellers, all 3 of you will compete in this round, okay? That's why we didn't want you to leave the stage. All right, so this will be round number 6. We have 3 contestants. Contestant number 2. Your word is disgorged.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Certainly. The children all disgorged their pockets in order to locate the purloined marble.
Disgorged. D-I-S-C-O-R-G-E-D. Disgorged.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. All right, contestant number 3. Your word is, judges, are we ready? Okay. Your word is primavera.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Fred's Pasta Primavera is known for its flavor and variety of local ingredients.
Primavera. What?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Primavera. P-R-E-M-E-V-I-A.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. Speller number 8. Your word, next on the list, is arcane.
Can I please have the definition?
Known only to a very few, mysterious.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Certainly. Gareth decided to ignore the warnings of the village elders and open the arcane tomes.
Can you please repeat it? The word?
The word is arcane.
Arcane. A-R-C-H-A-N-E. Arcane.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. So all 3 spellers remain on the stage for round 7. We begin with speller number 2. This word has a homonym, so listen carefully, okay? Your word is colonel. It is a noun meaning an Army, Marine, or Air Force officer ranking below a brigadier general and entitled to the insignia of a silver eagle.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The good-natured colonel was happy to point the new cadet toward the mess hall.
Colonel. K-E-R-N-E-L. Colonel.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. Speller number 3. Your word is unsullied.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Her grandmother's 60-year-old wedding dress was remarkably unsullied, and Lottie couldn't wait to wear it at her own wedding.
Can you use the definition, please? Or
The definition is not tarnished or stained, spotlessly clean.
can you repeat the word, please?
The word is unsullied.
UNSOILED, unsullied.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. Speller number 8. All right, your word does have a homonym, so listen carefully. Your word is proffered. It is a verb meaning presented for acceptance, suggested as a proposal.
Can I please have the oh, never mind. Can you please use it in a sentence?
Certainly. During the debate for class president, each candidate proffered their opinion about the theme for the homecoming dance.
Proffered. P-R-O-F-E-R-E-D. Proffered.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. So we will continue on to round 8 with our 3 remaining spellers. Speller number 2, you're up. Round 9. Okay. Okay, so I stand corrected. We are in round 9. Round 9 with 3 spellers. Up first, speller number 2. Your word is testosterone.
Can you use it in a sentence?
In a mature, I can't say that word. I'm having trouble. In a mature tomcat, testosterone contributes to the development of facial shields and a muscular physique.
Testosterone. T-E-S-T-O-S-T-O-R-O-N-E. Testosterone.
Close, but that is not correct. All right, speller number 3. Your word is knickerbockers.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Nigel wore his knickerbockers to join his fellows in a round of golf.
Knickerbockers. N-I-C-K-E-R hyphen knickerbockers. B-O-C-K-E-R-S. Knickerbockers.
Sorry, that is not correct.
Okay.
Speller number 8. Your word is cloisters.
Can I please have the definition?
Covered passages or ambulatories on the sides of courts, each usually having one side walled and the other an open arcade or colonnade, and typically connecting different buildings of a group or running round an open court, especially of a monastery or college.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
I certainly will. I'll wait for that phone to be silenced. All right, sentence is, Lonnie is fascinated by the architecture and the peacefulness of medieval cloisters.
Cloisters. C-L-O-I-S-T-E-R-S. Cloisters.
That is correct. I believe you'll stay right there. And this is round 10. This is the championship word, unless I am incorrect. Okay. The championship word to contestant number 8 is samosas.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Adita pulled the samosas from the hot oil and arranged them on a platter with a dish of mango chutney.
Samosas. S-A-M-O-S-A-S. Samosas.
You are correct. So the championship word, samosas. Take your mask down, tell us your name and your school once again.
Olivia Gianfrancesco from Liberty Middle School.
Congratulations. Now, I understand you can take a seat. We need a runner-up. That's correct, Mr. Ingram? Okay. So, it's kind of like sudden death. I hate to say that, but... Okay, so speller number 2, you'll come up. Yes, thank you. As I said, the words get progressively more difficult, so your word is necromancer.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I knew you were going to ask that, certainly. In the role-playing game, B contrarily fashioned her necromancer to be cheerful and generous.
Necromancer. Necromancer. Necromancer.
You are correct. Holy moly. Whew. Okay. All right, speller number 3. You'll need to spell this word correctly to stay in the game. Your word is, just a moment. Your word is au revoir.
Can you use that in a sentence, please?
Au revoir, Paris, Jenna whispered as her plane took off.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Au revoir.
Au revoir. O-R-V-A-U-A-E.
I'm sorry, that is not correct, but thank you. So I believe we have our runner-up. Would you come back up to the microphone, please, young man? Give us your name and your school once again.
My name is Blake Marra, and I'm from Dunnellon Middle School.
I should have said, could you come back up? All right, so all right, speller number 3, I'll ask you to step down. Thank you. 3rd place, hey, that is nothing to shy at. Great job. Great job. So we want to say, holy moly, first of all. That necromancer, that was, who's heard that word before? Wow. You educators, I should have known. Tremendous job by all of our students this evening, and for those who participated at the school level. Let's give them all one more round of applause. And now, our superintendent remains here with us. I'm going to ask her to return to the stage, and also Ms. Palmer to come up and hand out the awards, the medals. right, so I will be happy to read their names if you all want to present the medals to them. You all can go to center stage, yes. We have TV cameras here for you too. So our second place goes to Mr. Blake Marra from Dunnellon Middle School. And our 2021 Marion County Spelling Bee champion, Olivia Gianfrancesco from Liberty Middle School. And I had the privilege of hosting the Spelling Bee at Liberty Middle School, so congratulations again. Goodness sakes. Adults, how many of you would want to be up on this stage spelling these words? I don't see a single hand in the house, not even from our judges, so. We want to thank you again for being here tonight, and also the GFWC Women's Club of Ocala, of course, Superintendent Dr. Gullett, all the school administrators, you parents, certainly the teachers, friends, and family in attendance here tonight, our school bee sponsors, and especially our students. One more time, round of applause for all of our students who worked so hard to be here tonight. On behalf of all of us here at Marion County Public Schools and the GFWC Ocala Women's Club, have a wonderful evening. We'll see you next year. Yes, we can take pictures, absolutely.